Hello, clever people, and welcome to my review for Once Upon a Deadpool. Once Upon a Deadpool is basically just Deadpool 2, but it's PG-13. That's basically the biggest change. Besides that, it also kind of follows the story, a new story of Deadpool who kidnaps Fred Savage and tells him the story of Deadpool 2 in a Princess Bride-esque form. But really, it's only in there for about 3 or 4 minutes, so it's not too significant. So really, this is just Deadpool 2, but recut so that teenagers can go see it, or that teenagers don't need to sneak in to go see it. And it's an interesting idea. I feel like this movie was just kind of made just so Ryan Reynolds could show to the studio, hey, if we don't make Deadpool rated R, this is what it looks like. And because of that, I thought that it might be pretty bad, but Deadpool 2 Once Upon a Deadpool isn't horrible. It's definitely not a great movie, and I mean, it's really similar to Deadpool 2, but I was expecting that this movie would change the character of Deadpool a lot, and it really didn't. If anything, Once Upon a Deadpool shows that PG-13 Deadpool can work, it just won't be as funny. Like, this movie is perfectly fine. It's entertaining. I never got bored. There's still jokes in it that I laughed at, and I took a friend to go see it who had never seen Deadpool 2. He didn't know, I didn't say the first Deadpool either, so this was his first exposure to Deadpool, and he really liked it. He thought it was really funny. He thought it was really enjoyable. So honestly, I feel like this movie, even if it was created with the purpose of showing how a PG-13 Deadpool wouldn't work, it actually does kind of show how it would work. And I honestly think that the worst part of this movie was the Fred Savage stuff. The Princess Bride type stuff in it, it's not really funny. Like, I laughed maybe at one thing in it, and that's all I can really remember that I laughed at in terms of that. And the rest of the Fred Savage stuff is just kind of annoying. It comes in at the worst times, and it kind of just interrupts the flow of the movie. But what they do with the PG-13 rating, like what they do to change Deadpool to make it PG-13, isn't noticeable enough. And the only times that it is noticeable is when Deadpool is intentionally making a joke about it. Like, whenever he's like, oh, we can't say the F word here, or he's bleeping out Fred Savage saying something, which was the one funny part when he was bleeping out Fred Savage saying something about Matt Damon. Like, that kind of stuff actually kind of worked, and I think that it was kind of funny the way that they did that. So I was expecting Once Upon a Deadpool to kind of be a disaster, but really, it's not that bad. It's not as good as Deadpool 2 for sure, and I think an R-rated Deadpool is still the best way to go with Deadpool. But if you need to make it PG-13 to incorporate him into Fox, or to incorporate him into the MCU, this kind of shows that this is the way of how to do it. I will give Once Upon a Deadpool a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, that concludes my review for Once Upon a Deadpool. So, what are your thoughts on this film, or what do you think of Deadpool entering into the MCU? Comment in the comment section below and let me know. I'm Robert Burke, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.